All right, so we're going to be reviewing this little Rita Repulsa action figure from the Imaginext line. So as you can see, she's got a little bit more paint on her that is a little more appropriate than what actually came on the figure. So we're going to swing over here real quick, look at the back of the box, and as you can see right there, um, we can see what the paint of Rita as she comes in the box and what she looks like. First of all, the staff is all black. So, but the awesome thing is that all the detail that is supposed to be on the staff is there. It's just all black. So, we'll look back at the one I custom painted in a second. Um, then on Rita herself, you can see there that the hair cones coming out of the helmet are the opposite colors of what they're supposed to be. The white wraps are supposed to be brown, that coppery brown color, and then the hair cones themselves are supposed to be white. And then that gold strap that comes down there in front of her face, that is actually colored black on the figure. Um, and then the black collar piece does not have any of the gold detailing that it does in the show. So, but all in all, it's actually a pretty cool figure. And if you don't mind it being painted the wrong color, then you could just leave it like that. But then even looking over here on the box, at the Goldar, you can see that there's the purple version, which is more like the 90s merchandise version of Rita with the purple and the magenta, and then the wand is still colored the wrong color, but at least it had the one red orb that's supposed to be red. So coming back here to the figure, I'm going to talk about all the paintwork that I did on her. So first I painted the hair, the whole headpiece white except the brown part right close to the head. So just the cones coming out of it and the hair wraps, I painted those white with some model paint, and then I went back over with the copper color that I used and did the hair wraps in the copper brown. And then I took a gold paint pen and did the strap that comes down in front of her face, the detail work on her battle bra, and the little part that hangs down there in the middle. And then I'm going to turn her up so we can see. We can see that I also did all of the detail that's on the collar. She's got all those like gold triangle spikes. So I did all those as well. And then on the staff, I did the whole upper ring in gold. I know it's got some black detail on it, and I originally did leave some black on there, but it just didn't look as good as it would have just being in all gold, so that's why I did it in all gold. The red orb in red, and then a little bit of the gold on the sides there, and on some of the other pieces I know to be gold. And then the blue jewel is blue, and then the two spike pieces, the one is in the gold, and then the one is in white, and then the little symbol on the one part of the lower part of the staff is in white. And then I just left the stick part of it black. I thought that was fine. And then the only other part that I did was on the bottom here. I just did that little piece in gold. So then these are the model paints that I used. I'm going to move them over here. So they're just the tester's individual model paints. So you're going to need to pick up some brushes like these from Michael's, from the model paint area. And then you're going to get white in the flat white, the metallic copper for the hair wraps to match. And then for the two jewels, you're going to want to do the gloss dark blue and the gloss red. And then so that way they shine a little bit more than just the flat colors would. And then for the gold detailing, these are the paint pens that I used. You just have to use one, and then you just have to shake them. You just have to shake one quite a bit for it to really get the gold paint to come through. And when it starts to come through, you'll definitely know. And then you can do all of that gold detail work on Rita, no problem. So this Rita also has a different face than the other one. The purple Rita has a more of a not as well done face. This face is a lot more attractive and pretty. So I would like to think that this version of Rita is our second Rita that we had here in America, Carla Perez, when Rita became younger in the show in the second season. I would like to think that that's the version that we have here. So, because she was my favorite. The other thing that you could paint that I haven't done yet is the shoes. Rita's shoes in the show were actually white. And then there was an episode later on when Rita and Zed only did cameos in the show, and she like fell over and her shoes were black. So you could leave them as brown as like the figure has. You could paint them white or you could make them black. For right now, I'm just gonna leave them brown. I think it's okay. But yeah, that's basically all you need to do for the detailing. And then to seal all of the paintwork that you've done, you just need to get a can of spray lacquer and just spray it. And while you paint that and do the spray of it, you don't want to have the figure actually wearing this. You just want to hold it and then do it like that. And then when you go to spray it, I actually put it on my pinky while I was wearing some gloves, some rubber gloves, and that seemed to work really well. And I did the same thing for the staff, and I just sprayed it at a distance just so it got enough of it covered. But that way it's sealed. I don't have to worry about it rubbing off. So we'll take one more look at her. I'll turn her around so you can see the back. I know the red jewel is a little screwed up because when I sprayed the lacquer, it bled a little bit. So I just have to touch that up a little bit with some more of the gold. So I know that. So no need to tell me, but just a really nice view of her. I'm very happy with it. So yeah, if you want to do the custom paint job, that's how to do it, what to do, and the paints and stuff that you need. So happy collecting and happy customizing.